Good morning, you guys.
Welcome to our video.
Welcome to our video.
Ah,
I know the lighting in here is not that well.
yeah.
Yes.
We guys can make a cake to build
What cake?
a, a rainbow cake for your birthday. Well, I'm sorry I can make your birthday.
We're not making a rainbow cake.
Well, we can make a rainbow cake, but we have
We can make a rainbow cake, but when?
We can make a rainbow cake with these balls to make it.
Yeah, but we're not going to make a rainbow cake, not right now. We're going to do it maybe later. And look, this is my morning shake, you guys.
Yeah.
You got to keep it healthy. At least try to. Believe it or not, it is not focused. Okay, believe it or not, it is what, 6:50 in the morning. It's a little cloudy outside. We might have about a 20% chance rain, you guys. So I'm going to do a video because I want to show you guys how I got my oven on. Yeah, I want to show you guys how I do my homemade what is it? Chicken tenders. That's right, chicken tenders. Yes. So anyway, be right. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm trying to make this so you guys can see. I'm going to make my homemade chicken tenders. Yes. This kitchen is really small. I can't wait till I get into my gourmet kitchen. Yes, I'm speaking it into existence. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, so I have my cutting board and I have my chicken breast. And I'm going to show you what I'll be using. This is a Caribbean flavored seasoned flavor. Can you see it? Then I'm going to use Weber's. I love Weber's. They're honey garlic rub. Yes. Then I'm going to use my paprika. If this camera focus. Going to use some salt, and this is sea salt that I'm using, just in case anybody wants to know in full details. And this is Lowry, my seasoning salt. I love flavor, you guys. And this is onion powder that I'll be using. Then for my wet rub or my wet mixture, I'm going to use some mustard. And also I will be using some eggs, which is over here. I'll put some eggs in it. How many eggs? Maybe about 3 to make my wet mixture. And I have this Ziploc bag because I will be using my handy dandy crafty pounder. The reason for the pounder is because I want to pound out my meat a certain thickness when I'm making my tenders. So first of all, get you a nice knife, right? This is one of my chef knife. One time when I was going to culinary school, so I still have my chef knife. It needs to be sharpened, matter of fact. Gotta get one of me those sharpening stones. Anyway, so I'm going to begin by slicing the thickness of what I want my chicken tenders to be. Of course, first of all, you're going to wash your meat. And you're going to make sure it's clean, free of anything. And you can cut off any excess fat that you don't want on your chicken. So, before I get started, I had a subscriber that is very detailed and asking me about, seasoning the chicken and things of that nature. I really, really like that input. And that, I encourage that anyone to ask questions or leave, leave comments or suggestions, what they would like for me to do in my videos, or, to show, because like I said before, I like to share. So let's get to it. So I'm going to cut. And by the way, like I said, I really like their interaction with my subscribers. So thank you, P3 Beats Production. I hope I got it right. Thank you for the conversation and asking questions and inquiring about what you would like to know. So this is how big I'm cutting my chicken strips. Now this is just for that small cut of the breast that I had. Some breasts may be bigger than others. I guess that's just how they feed the chickens. Anyway, so some breasts may be bigger than others, and yeah. So it's going to come out that way. Now I'm going to do my first demonstration of how I will pound that chicken. Now I'm going to pound it before I season it because it's less mess. And you just put it in your Ziploc bag like so. You can use a plastic wrap if you like. Now with this pounding tool, you're not going to use this side. This is for tenderizing. And that's the spiky side. Can you see it? Yes. That's the spiky side. That's for tenderizing. And this side, the smooth side, is for pounding. It almost looks like a judge's, how you say, the gambler. Order in the court. Order in the court. And when you bang, you want to begin to bang with a downward side motion. So I don't know how I can show you that, but you go down, like to the side. Like you go like this, down to the side. You kind of down, slide to the side, down, slide to the side. And you don't want to like continue to bang it till it's like ripped apart. So you do like a down to the side motion. That's about an inch. And the reason I do that because it makes the tender just a little bit bigger and it's more tender. That's the key. A tender piece of tenders. That's just my failed attempt at a joke. Sometimes you have to laugh at yourself. So I'm going to put it into my bowl. So I have an assembly line going on once I clean off my counter of all my seasonings. Now I'm going to do it for you one more time. And then the rest I'll do off camera. And then I'll come back and show you how I season my tenders, or how I mix my mixture together. So I'm going to go in like this. Hope that you can see. And I'm going to take about an inch and a half cut, maybe inch and a half cut. Because after all, they're tenders. And yes, some will be thicker than others when you first cut it. But once you pound it out, like I said, it'll get a little wider and a little more tender. Try a little tenderness. Yes, 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 yes. Now you got little nuggets on the side. Good for the little kitties. Little nuggets. Okay, put it in the bag. Lay it flat. You don't have to zip it closed or anything like that. Now you're going to take your gamba or gambler, your pounder, and then, let's see, because my video wants to get unfocused. I want you guys to see this. Don't see me. You see me? Now you're going to see the meat. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can see. I'm really learning the camera tricks. Okay, so pound to the side. Pound to the side. Pound to the side. Just a quick motion of pounding down and off to the side a little bit. I don't want to beat up my chicken. I just want to make it tender. Okay. And you don't want to pound it really flat. Just about a half an inch. The thickness right there. See that? Now that's one long tender. Okay. Put that in there. Again. Now, I'm going to do the rest of these off camera. So, when I come back, I will begin to show you how I mix up the mixture. And then we can get it fried. Okay, you guys. I'll be back. So, guys, you can hear my kids in the back because everybody decides they want to wake up this time of morning. They are really early birds. Okay, so what we're going to do now is start mixing our dry seasoning. Mind you, I did not bring my flour over here. I'm always forgetting something. So I'm starting with the chicken seasoning. I'm going to just, I say it's according to your taste. My taste, I like a lot of flavor. I don't like a lot of salt, but I like a lot of flavor. It's a difference. So, in your kitchen, you season however you like. Whatever is according to your taste buds. But for me, like I said, I like seasoning. So, I don't really measure my seasoning. I just kind of go by a guesstimate, to what, according to my taste and my family taste that I like. So, but for the sake of me, having and that endeavor in, creating myself a cookbook, which I had that request a lot that I should. And for the sake of that, I would put down measurements so that you can duplicate my recipe. So here's the garlic, honey garlic rub, and I'm putting like 3 generous pinches in my mixture. And here goes the paprika. And here goes my salt. Now my salt, I always use my hand. Because of the fact that, sometimes you may see me most of the time you'll see me use my hand. Because I don't really like a lot of salt, but I add salt into my food. And when I do, I use sea salt. Because I believe that salt is a little bit better than that salt from back in the day that we used to use. Can't remember the name right now. It's too early in the morning. But yeah, so I used just like a quarter. No, I used a nickel size in the palm of my hand and put that in my mixture. And then I'm going in with the seasoning salt. Now, mind you, hence the word seasoning salt. You don't want to overdo it because it's the seasoning. Now my dog outside wanting attention, so excuse him. Like I said, a lot of things go on early in the morning. That's seasoning salt. That's onion powder. Like I was saying with the seasoning salt, you don't want to overdo it because hence the word salt. So it has the salt in it. Onion powder, go to town. I believe onion brings out the flavor in most of your dishes that you use. So let me see if I can get an assistance, or maybe I have to do it myself. I gotta go get the flour, because what it is, I'm gonna mix the flour into this dry mixture, and yeah, we do our assembly line. Oh, here comes my help. Stan, can you grab me some flour? Do, 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 do. Yes. Thank you. Here we are to say today. Flour. Put some flour in there.
Put some flour on it. Flour in.
And you hear that baritone in the background, all in my video.
Sorry, morning. Got the house smelling good early morning. Did you woke up?
I'm going to mix in my flour and my seasoning. And of course, when you're doing I'm making a mess. The wet to dry method, you are going to need more flour. So, you just add more flour. And along with adding more flour, you're going to add some more seasoning on top. In your flour, so that your flour can be well seasoned. Okay, so that is my dry. This is my wet. Now I'm going to already add 1 egg. Add the second egg. Add the third egg. Put that over there. And let's see. Add my mustard. The amount of mustard that I'm using, like now, it's about a half a cup. mustard in here. That was left in here. I believe so. So I gotta open up. Because I have a lot of tenders. Can you see? Yes, so. I'm not going to do a whole bunch, but I am going to do my whole batch right there. So that equals out to about a half a cup. And stir it up.
I'm back.
You have to beat it up real well. So I have the mustard, and then I'm going to add just a tad bit of my onion powder into the wet mixture. That's just my little trick. What I do.
Mom, look.
Okay. They're about to get started, you guys. Okay, so I have my heat ready. Okay. Everybody here's a dredging process. So you're gonna take your tender and you're gonna dip it into your flour first. Dip. Slightly dip it into your mustard, your wet dressing. And then dip it into your flour again.
Yeah, come on in. Get the gold. Oh, it might get
Okay, I'm filming you guys. And put it into your grease. Okay.
Okay.
Dip it into your flour.
Wait. No, don't go out there. Wait.
See it? Slightly dip it into your mustard. Well, your wet. Back into your dry. Make sure it's
Come on, get that close.
completely covered. Press it down if you need to into that flour after you put it into the wet so it can be completely covered so you can have that crisp on it. And put it into your fryer.
Because if you push it down, you can really get the flour in there.
Yeah, you can. Put it in the wet.
Then I like,
and then back into the dry.
And then,
What you saying, honestly?
if you shake all the flour off, then put it in there, then that's how the flour is going to suck up all the sauce to get it more tastier to the flavor.
Okay. So, this is the last one I'm putting into the fryer. And you don't want to overcrowd your fryer because it can cause it to be soggy instead of crispy. So you're going to cook your tenders for at least a good 5 to 8 minutes. Really, in a deep fryer now. In a pan fryer over the stove, you're going to do the full maybe 8 minutes so that you can make sure it's done completely on the inside. So 5 to 8 minutes in a deep fryer, preferably 5 to 6 minutes in a deep fryer. And I'm going to let you guys see the end result to how it looks.
And also,
this is how I be waiting on the chicken. and waiting. And it is done. So this is the end results of how the chicken should look. Nice and golden brown. Ta-da! And see, when you pound out your chicken, see, you get a nice chicken tender, nice piece. Put that right back there. Ooh. Hope you guys can see. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave my ingredients in the comments below. And until next time, like, share, and subscribe. We will be okay. You will be okay. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And hit the notification button anytime you want to see a next video from me and the children. Let me give her a little shout out. Here you go. Smile with the chicken. Until next time, Mama Sue Rules. Be blessed. Bye.